One shot.
Hi,
One shot
Kanchi.
only. Let's go. Hello, hello. No time to waste, Francesca. Sorry. Go on.
Hello to everybody who's watching us. My name is Matryoshka, and this is Kanchi. And
I'm
welcome.
Kanshi. This is Matryoshka.
We want to talk to you today about decentralized social media called DeSo. And first of all, I want to introduce Kanchi. Kanchi is an awesome developer, very good friend, and he has been on the platform for many, many days. Well, that's me, actually. This is Kanchi.
And this is me.
Yes, that's his profile. And Kanshi, hi and welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. And I would like to ask you, what is decentralization to start us off?
Oh my God, this is a question that has been running around, for quite a while. Let me try to use some definitions. So people say that decentralization is what? It's the delegation of power from some central authority to some regional or local authorities. In theory, smaller size, right? This all sounds great, but like how would we translate it to the, let's say, I don't know, like some organization, maybe a company, or maybe a community, and here we are starting to talk about the decentralized social networks, and you see how we can build hierarchies as a community, or we can build some other types of interacting between each other. In the context of blockchain, this starts to
So
become a little bit. Okay, sorry.
that brings
I'm
me to the
getting ahead
question,
of
what is a
myself now.
blockchain for people who are watching and who have no idea what it is?
Oh my God, the blockchain. A blockchain is something that we basically build like a chain of information, chain of signatures, and this allows us as people to say, okay, so this was not modified because it is so long and it has been signed over and over again. So blockchain is this technology that allows us to, to provide a little bit more uh, properties to the data, like immutability in this case, that this doesn't change. Another thing that is very characteristic to blockchains is that they are open in their nature, that anybody can interact with them, and that it's an ecosystem that is by nature not that precisely controlled as it would be in its centralized state. So does that answer your question?
It does
um,
partially, but you mentioned immutability that, it cannot change. So my question is, we're used to in regular social media, you make a post and if you don't like it, you can always delete it. So how is it different on a blockchain?
Okay, so maybe let's talk a little bit about like the main points. At least these are the points that Amazon would point out. And Amazon is an interesting example here because Amazon is a decentralized organization as itself. It's not governed using the traditional hierarchical structures, but it's decentralized itself. And let's look what they say about the benefits of the decentralization. So first of all, it provides a trustless environment, right? So as you said, is that many different decentralized authorities can provide input into something that is shared among the whole community. It provides us an improved way to reconcile data. It improves the ways in which we can all agree on specific truths. We call it consensus in the crypto world, let's say. It also reduces the points of weaknesses in terms of if one authority, let's say, is compromised for some reason, there are plenty of other authorities that can fill out that role. And last but not least, it optimizes resource distribution, which means that we're not gearing in a natural way towards those like 1% distributions or peaks. In terms of DeSo in particular, what it means is that DeSo is 100% open source. It's an open data that is stored on chain, and in particular, it's a functional blockchain, right? So it contains several very specific features that distinguish it from other kinds of blockchains that allow us humans to store social information that we all love to share, the cats
Would you
and
mind, would you mind
wombats
going through some of those
and whatnot.
features?
So, I mean, it's simple stuff, right? So we start to suddenly control our profiles, right? So people can write, and the accessibility of their profile is not controlled by some external authority. Their profile is their own to keep and to do whatever they want to do with, right? We have social NFTs, which is another cool way to express not only appreciations to the artists, but also to build new, let's say, creator business models, right?
And for those of you guys who are watching who have no idea what NFTs are, it's non-fungible tokens, which is a difficult way to explain it. The easier way would be to describe it as an art that exists only in digital world and that cannot be replicated. So it's the same as having a Mona Lisa in the museum, but having it in the digital space.
Here is a good example of one of the NFTs from Supernovas, one of the nodes that is built on top of DeSo. But let me just quickly get back to the tech dude starts to get boring.
The other awesome features that we have. Yes, please.
Let me just finish with the features, because it's very important what we're gonna say next, which is the social tokens and the diamonds. Those are the two big fundamentals for the economy of the creators that is being created in this decentralized social worlds. Of course, it's all backed by on-chain posts, because everybody loves posting, and those things start to become the new lingua franca, let's say, and much more to come. We are just getting started, and you just need to remember that the Web3 is not going to be built on smart contracts, because we need to optimize, we need to go one step further, and we need to build functional blockchains. We need to materialize the vision of the decentralized computing into something that is much more efficient. Are we there yet? We're definitely going.
We are definitely going there, and we are definitely really want to get there as soon as possible. So would you also mind sharing some of the apps that already exist that we can use?
Exactly. So when we're saying we're going there, so where are we going, right? So let's go to Diamond. Diamond is like this default destination app. You might see a referral link alongside with this video. It's going to point you specifically to this app. Another one that I personally really like is Supernovas. It's a community of NFT makers. Another one is Love for Source, which is my node, or maybe not mine. The community of software makers and people who want to evolve in the community way the blockchain. There's NFT Zone, again displaying more of the amazing artwork, but of course we have the tools for more serious people, where you can see all the details and charts and whatever you need. We got rankings for plenty of different projects that are here, and we got also amazing beautiful experiences for people who want to collect maybe something more special. There's been also a lot of amazing a little bit more, let's say, innovative projects happening, because NFTs are not just the JPEGs, as some people say, right? They made money on JPEGs. No, it's about the experience, it's about the community, and it's also about the utility that specific tokens can provide to us. But enough about the NFTs. Let's talk about something everybody likes, which is apps. So
yes,
the ecosystem also has plenty of apps, and last but not least, join us the easiest way on the web. There are plenty of nodes waiting for you guys.
Thank you so much, Kanshi, for this amazing intro into decentralized social. And I just wanted you to go over a little bit some of the things really quickly about, for people who don't understand what it means to be decentralized. So I want you to give an example compared to like Facebook or Twitter. What does it mean in the terms like, does anybody own it? Can anybody cancel my profile, or block me, or do some of the things like this, as it has been happening to even Trump and some other people?
You're totally right. I mean, I'm from Europe, so some of the topics might be foreign to me. But you're totally right. This decentralization changes or like shifts the, let's say, the main focus of power and decision making with regards to what is happening in the social networks from one centralized bodies like Facebook, for example, into multiple smaller communities. Furthermore, it's super easy to create your own community and to create your own rules, so to speak, right? So in a sense, we're getting rid of this monopoly of control over social networks from one company or one group of companies, right? So this is especially important, not only in terms of the political struggle, but in many different other cases, much more personal in nature to people, where basically the progress, the innovation that is happening in the world is being funneled, because all of that communication is now happening on social networks, right? So if we delegate as a community this control over all of the communication that is happening,
not one
this is or to one company, it's not a good thing. And even if even if we would say that, okay, but the current guys are the good ones, okay, fine, but like the next ones, are they gonna be still the good guys, right?
Yeah, we don't know that. So, well, thank you so very much. And for me, that having control of, your future, your profile, your social network is so important. And the other thing I enjoy, one of the most things on DeSo is diamonds. You mentioned about this, like social tipping, where people can actually send you tiny fractions of a dollar or up to $600 for 6 diamonds. And that's the money that you instantly receive in your wallet, that you can
Yeah.
take off the platform and pay for your rent, or buy a car, or do whatever you need to do, feed your children. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
one of the things that I love,
But this
because
ability to you said it first, this ability to be able to put in your profile whatever you want, like
yes,
you control
yes,
it. There is no
yes.
there is no moderator that is going to come in and modify whatever is there, right? It's just not possible, right? And as you said, all of this is fueled by this financial innovation of cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, so guys, if you like what you hear, you want to learn more about this, click the link in under the video. It will also give you $25 if you sign up using that. And please follow us on DeSo, Matryoshka and Kansha, and we are looking forward to getting to know you. Thank you so
Enjoy.
much,
Cheers. Enjoy
and
the day.
bye.
Bye bye.